told me I'm the one that front up my dad's bills. It's not me. Oh, he's got these high bills. It's because of you and your daughter. It's not because of me. And you don't give him no money.
Damn, they sound like complaining and shit, don't it? Sound like
Listen, listen.
huh.
That don't make no sense. Like it's not none of her business. Somebody, oh, like he's sick, so nobody else cares about him but her.
Uh-huh. And that ain't right.
No, it's not right. If I didn't care about him at all and care about the fact that he was sick and he made himself the way he is, how you
And
gonna sit
what
up there and scapegoat me like I made him sick like this? I didn't make him sick. This was his life decision that he made.
right. And you know what they say too. You reap what you sow.
He made those decisions about eating all that fried food and stuff like that. That had nothing to do with me.
Right, right, right. It didn't.
And
It
I'm tired of
didn't.
her putting that on me. I'm tired of her putting that on me.
Right. But I just want to say this right here. Let her know too that both of y'all need to both of you no, look, now you can't tell everybody what's going on in your house. Now you know that, Keisha. But you not keep it confidential, am I right?
Yeah,
Am
but
I
see the thing is but the thing is she seems to think she can tell me what to do at any time, at any given time, at all times. Like this is her house. Somebody she gonna go to the sheriff on me and get me put out. No, get yourself put out. Because that's what you need to happen.
for lying and shit?
Yes. And then you gonna sit up here and call yourself trying to call defects when it comes to my daughter's money. First of all, I take care of my daughter with my daughter's money. I ain't
That's
doing
right.
nothing you want me to do.
Right
You
on,
don't
right on.
know how many times I go to the grocery store. They didn't have the nerve to tell me yesterday, oh, go buy food to last you up until Wednesday or something like that. No, I'm not doing that.
Uh-huh. Well, Keisha, but I know I had made a call Tuesday. And you know, when I heard the news, all I could say, some things you just gotta keep to yourself. But I had to tell Veronica, you know why?
Well,
Because we live in the same damn house. Am I right? Am I wrong?
not wrong. But at the same time, I just wish she would just get off my back.
I feel you. I
Get off
mean,
for nothing to you or anybody else. I'm
uh,
doing my own business. I'm taking care of
yeah,
my child.
this cool right here, this Zoom on the phone. I can do that too, but I miss my laptop. I miss my sound card. You know what I'm saying?
I have a laptop that I use, but I don't use Zoom or anything on it.
What you use Zoom on?
Just on my phone
Okay. Well, you do it on your phone.
or this one here.
Okay. See, I like it on the laptop. You know why?
Wow.
Cause like I said, I can use my sound card a whole lot better. Where you go, girl? Where you go? Come
No,
back,
it's
come back.
just telling me I had to clean my phone.
Oh, come back to me, girl. Come back to me. Come back to me.
Like, don't worry, I'm coming back.
Come back to me. Don't be dragging your foot either. There you go. Was you dragging your foot?
No.
You know, I wrote a song called "Dragging My Foot." In the third grade, it was a blues song,
Mm-hmm.
and you heard it on my sound. You heard it on my sound card, did you?
I sure did.
You know that harmonica and stuff. That's called "Dragging My Foot."
No, but I was sitting up here. I'm sitting up here trying to put my clothes away, and then
Uh
I
huh.
figured some of my clothes was wet, so I had to
Your
put them in the dryer so they can get more dry because they weren't fully dry when I
Oh
left.
shit! Excuse me. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Keish. I hate when they do that. See, that's why I want my computer back because I'm tired of knocking shit down.
So what is going to happen is later on, I'm going to put the clothes that were in the water in the dryer back in the dryer when she leaves to go to work.
Uh, you gonna put the clothes back in the dryer
Yeah.
when she go to work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? I'm gonna get a job too. Guess what? I'm gonna be working at
What?
on the soup line. I'm gonna be working on the soup line. I'm like, you want some more soup? Hey, look, you can't get you look. You ain't getting no more. You don't had your limit. Yeah. You know I just kidding. I ain't working no soup like a hell. I be eating too. Shit.
Soup is good on one of those cold and rainy days.
Mm-hmm. And when you sick of the devil too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what though? I had a real bad cold since I've been up here in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I did, don't you?
Yeah.
I did like Fred and Barney Fife. I nipped it in the bud. You did what I'm saying? I nipped it in, look, I nipped it in a B-U-D-D-D-D-D-D-D-D. Nipped it in the bud. Yeah, but then
I had
I
to
ended
take
up
it back to the 80s, Carlos. I had to take it back to the 80s today.
what you played in the 80s, baby, honey child.
You remember Rockwell? Somebody's
Yeah.
watching me.
Uh-huh. You know I know
That's
that
all right.
damn. Look, I don't know anymore. Them nose ass neighbors watching me.
Wonder who's watching me now? Who? The IRS?
No, the KKK. And guess what? And guess what? I'm just as envious they are. That's why I keep a shotgun beside me.
You know who's
Yeah.
singing in the background, don't you?
Nah. You know I know who's singing that. Michael and Jermaine. And you know what's funny too? Cause when they
What?
made that, that's when they recorded Tell Me I'm Not Dreaming.
I
You
know
think I
that.
you didn't think I knew that one, did you? You didn't
That
think
was
I knew it?
they were on the victory tour.
Yeah, I remember the victory tour back in '84. But
Mm-hmm.
you know one song that tripped this friend of mine out, and he didn't think that was the Jackson style. This song, you remember that song? Girl, I want your body. You remember that?
Yes.
Friend of mine looked at me about, they don't need to be making no shit like that. I said, they grown men now. Let that. I said, they ain't doing that bubblegum crap no more. Let them sing what they want to say.
They weren't singing the same stuff they were singing when they were with the Jackson Five. That's different.
When they went Motown.
Yeah, but when they were the Jackson Five together as a group, they was
Mm-hmm.
that bubblegum music.
Yeah, that was that bubblegum BU double hockey. BU BU double hockey stick sugar honey iced tea.
There you go.
And look, translate that. What's that spell? Bullshit.
There you go.
And you don't tell the truth, don't you, Keisha Myers? Keisha Myers.
No.
Uh huh. Say what now, Keisha?
You got it.
You know what? This is so much fun going live from Zoom on your phone.
I wish Mama DeBarge was on the call with us because that
Me
was
too.
fun.
Me too, because I need to make her laugh. I told you she remind me of Miss Minnie, my pastor and my pastor in Georgia. I told you that, them.
Yeah, because her granddaughter Marina, who is
Uh-huh.
Tommy's daughter,
Uh-huh.
she's good friends of mine on Facebook and on Messenger.
Uh-huh.
She had everybody make a message to Mama DeBarge,
Uh-huh.
and I made one, and she put a voice message back to me, thanking me.
And then I said, did you tell her about Carlos too?
She knows.
What did you tell Marina?
I told her, I said, you got to meet this guy. You think you would not think he's funny? I said, he will have you on the floor.
You told them that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What she do? Did she believe you?
Yeah, she did.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Cause when Teresa tried to tell her daughter Ebony I was funny, Ebony didn't believe her at first. And then when she heard, she said, "Mama, he funny." She said, "I told you."
But I
But
said, I'm
you,
gonna let her be on the phone with you together that one time. And
mm-hmm.
let them and talk with her and
Uh-huh.
let her sit up there and laugh her tail off, and she'll see what I'm talking about.
Just like Mama DeBarge did.
Yeah. See what I'm
I
talking about.
I didn't expect for y'all to laugh like y'all did though, for real.
But it was fun, it was good, and it got you in good spirits.
I know all that, but I'm just saying I didn't expect no, I didn't expect for y'all to laugh because it was funny as I don't know what.
I needed that laugh, especially that day. I needed that laugh then.
Me too, and I was just getting off of work when y'all called me too, and then the bus was late, remember? And that bus driver, she was even smiling when I was talking to you and Mama DeBarge. So I was so Mama DeBarge saw I was even cool with the bus driver, then she
Mhm. And she also
you
told you, remind her of her son James.
I know, cause he keep on laughing too. If James would meet me and I have him laughing, guess what? We'll probably have a battle.
I think y'all both have each other on the floor, I think.
I don't know now. One of the now I thought if he can make me laugh harder than I can make him laugh, we in good company. Cause you remember I told Monique the same thing. I told her I cannot have, she can't have me laughing hard. I can have her laugh. I said, we'll have a hell of a battle.
Hmm.
And guess what? Monique said, I let her tell him, Monique said, I got a beat. Well, Monique crazy too, especially when she told Veronica, talking about she want a picture of our baby eating cornbread. I mean, she told everybody that, Keish. She
Oh,
told
that's
her, she told everybody, talking about, I want a picture of my baby eating cornbread. She, you know what? When look, and Monique Mama met Veronica. She said, she said, she taking care of you up there in North Carolina, ain't she? Look how big something. You weren't that big before you left Georgia. And that's what Monique said. That's why I want to picture our baby, they baby eating some cornbread. And they busted out laughing. But I'm gonna tell you something.
I know that's right.
I'm gonna tell you something. But when Monique and Veronica met the first time, they got along like two cackling soul sisters in a beauty parlor.
Mm.
And I ain't jiving either.
No, but sometimes, Carlos, I have to say, on my end of this stuff,
Mm.
you sometimes
So what now?
you need that sometimes.
Yeah, you do. But you know what though? Tell you the truth, the whole world need a good laugh. Hey, look,
'Cause I
what
don't
the? Hey,
being
check.
like her, the one that's here at the house. I don't like being like her. Always angry, always mean, always honorary.
Well, it don't pay to be mean though. But check this out. What the world needs? Not no more damn confusion. I tell you that much.
We sure don't. I know that's right. Now I don't try to keep all that going, but I
Look,
know
they say,
some people.
they say ball of confusion. It is a bunch of ball of confusion, except they ain't selling pills at no all time high. But they do got crazy motherfuckers walking around with their heads in the sky.
Got that
Yeah.
right.
And guess what? And the Indian reservation ain't even safe to live on no more. But the band played on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I gotta tell you,
Tell me. Tell me, good. Tell me.
normally would be at school today and would have been
Uh
at school. It was called a digital learning day.
uh-huh.
I forgot to put the homework because normally they send the homework home. Teacher
Uh-huh.
forgot. And I was like, what?
Holy, holy cow manure and all that good sugar honey iced tea. What's going on?
I'm trying to tell you. And
Damn,
I
look, damn this phone, Keisha.
Yeah, so I sat up there and I said to the teacher, I said, what's going on? And I said, you normally would send the homework home. And she said, I forgot. She said, you can come up here and get it. I said, I don't think I'll be able to come up there and get it.
Tell her
Because I
you
have
ain't
no,
got no tell her you ain't got no damn car.
she knows that.
Well, tell her she should have brought her ass and brought it to your house then.
I said, why couldn't she come up here and bring the homework here so I can help my daughter with the homework so it won't have to be, where my daughter would get an incomplete or whatever.
I'm gonna tell you, just like my therapist did one time when this man was supposed to meet me when I got my first apartment. She said, "You got to go meet him over this place over there by where North Decatur Hospital was, North Decatur Road." And get, and look, I hear you playing flashlight, but anyway, she gets look. She asked us when she asked me that. I said, "Yeah, she did like this. Why he just don't bring his ass up in there?" And she said that she was a soul sister.
You got to
But
keep
then,
it funky. You got to keep it funky today,
yeah.
Carla.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this. Well, look, let me tell you this about my therapist. Now she had to be a soul sister, right? Let me tell you what
Mm-hmm.
she. Let me tell you what she used to do, Keish. She used to think she was damn slick. She used to. She'd be like, "Carlos, come here." I was like, "What is it, Miss? What is it, devil? Can you go to Mrs. Winters for me? I paid." I was okay. I go get whatever it is from Mrs. Winters. Then she'll pay me for going to Mrs. Winters.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
She'd do like this. Carlos. She'd be like, "Carlos, come here." I mean, she used to do it every time I had an appointment up there. She'd always get me to go to Mrs. Winters for her. But that was cool though, because guess what? At least I got some little extra change in my pocket. And guess
Mm.
what? And during that time, I remember when I got my first apartment, how about she called me and she heard my voicemail and she said, "Dang, Mr. Carlos, you just moved in and and you jamming already on your voicemail." And then when I went to a session, she was like, "Who was that you had in the background?" I said, "That was Tony, Tony, Tony." She said, "You be jamming, don't you?"
Well, that's why I said you got to keep it funky on Friday.
Oh yeah, but she said she was doing like this when she heard my voicemail. She was like, she said she was just moving with the music.
I
But you
give
know
my
what?
dad, the one that lives up in Cary.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Cary,
Mm-hmm.
not Cary. It's called Cary.
I don't care. I call it what I want.
Okay,
And
call it what you want, but you got to want, you got to want it if you want to call it Cary. Look, Cary. I'm Southern, Keith. You got to forgive me. I'm straight out the South.
it's all right.
Talking mess and it's coming out my mouth. I went up to Massachusetts and they kicked me out. That bad, ain't it?
That's
They
bad.
will. They'll
Supposed
kick me out of. Look, they'll kick me out of Massachusetts anyway because you already know the deal with Massachusetts. That name sound nasty in the way, Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That sound like something nasty, Massachusetts. Sound like what you want for look, go sit on Santa Claus' lap. Look, Keith, what you want for Christmas, young man? Oh, I want me some Massachusetts. They said, what do you want? I want me some Massachusetts. What is Massachusetts? Yeah, you talking about the state of Massachusetts? No, I want me some Massachusetts, man. What you mean? There's only one Massachusetts that's the state. I'm talking about what's between the girl legs, man. And Santa Claus pushed me, he be like, get off my lap, you little nasty fuck. Go on by tell your daddy. That's how they would have did it, did you?
Mm-hmm.
He'll push him off the lap. Get your ass. Go on to your, go on, tell your daddy.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that Santa Claus on the Little Rascals cartoon? He sound like he sound like his feet were aching and he stayed drunk. Remember him? Ho ho ho, keep going. Ho ho ho, keep. You remember him?
Yes, I do.
Hey, what did he say? Hey, they said, shut up, Whiskers. You come back here before I tell your old man. I remember my cousin said I used to sound just like that joker when I used to do that. He said, do it again. I said, you come back here before I tell your old man. That dude sound like that dude sound like he needed more than a drink. Act like his feet were hurting. Pissed off because he got hit with deer shit.
Oh, that had to change.
Well, you know what though? You remember that angry Santa Claus, the one that was going off, talking about the one that was going off, talking about he ride around at night, he get hit in the face with deer shit, all he can give is cookies and milk. The first time I heard that ringtone, Keish, I literally fell on the sidewalk. We were walking to the stove. I fell on the sidewalk and I couldn't stop laughing. I said that was a good laugh on Christmas, huh?
When you bring stuff like that and you post it on social media, I be
Uh
like, I remember those days.
huh. Talk about when
I,
I be talking. Talk about when I be talking about Santa Claus getting hit in the face with deer shit.
I
I
remember
remember,
those days.
I remember the first time I told somebody that on Facebook, somebody saw that holler. But
Hmm
but you remember that time you said I used to send you them memes, and you said no, it ain't really the memes. It be the you say the facial expressions.
It sometimes will be both. I'll have to be honest about that.
But you say most
But
of that be the facial expressions get you.
it would be the facial expressions, not just what is said in the meme. And I'd be like, oh my God.
And you say the facial expressions really make it, did you?
Yes, and I would be on the floor and my daughter would come over and look at me like, Mom, are you all right?
And you say yes, I'm all right. Then both of y'all just bust out laughing.
I needed that.
You say you show somebody else those memes too, then
I sure did. And they were on
and
the floor.
they were hollering too.
Hmm
Good Lord.
You
Well,
don't think
y'all, and I really don't. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't. Because I'll just be me. I don't try to be something I ain't. I'm Carlos. God darn it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm telling
but I'm gonna say this right here one more again. Excuse me. This is so much fun, man. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do this, but I miss my sound card.
yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this, Carlos.
Tell me,
Whenever
girl.
you do these lives and you do one of these lives, I don't care if it's on YouTube or if it's on Zoom.
Where's it combined, Keisha? It's combined, man. It's combined.
It doesn't matter. Even if it's on Zoom just by itself or if it's not. It's just the most fun.
And you enjoy laughing, don't you?
It brings my day. Trust me.
Well, I'm glad I'm good for something. Keisha Myers. Keisha Myers. That just made my day.
I'm trying to tell you, it brings my day to a different place, especially when I'm dealing with this crazy chick here. She let
Oh,
everything, including her job, the people there, my dad being in the hospital, get on her and, get the best of her. So
is he
she
still
takes
in the
all of
hospital?
her out on me.
Is he still in the hospital now?
Still,
Bless his heart. But I'm gonna tell you this though, Keisha Myers. I'm gonna keep your daddy in prayer. And I hope he get a little better. I hope the Lord strengthen him. But
well,
whatever choice,
as far as his mental thing, he's not going to be the same.
oh, I know that, but God, please touch him. Touch that, touch that mind, Lord. Touch the mind. Say, oh Lord.
He ain't
I
going to be the
know.
same with his brain. His
Oh
brain
look,
is.
I know. Look, his mind don't work like he used to.
I'm
Hey,
trying to
keep.
tell you, he allows that to get all ahead of her.
Well, she don't need to be frustrated, Keisha. For real, for real.
On herself. It's not me. It's her. And I keep
I
telling my
know.
cousins out there in North Carolina, it's not me with the drama. It's her.
I know that,
Stop.
Keisha.
I
Keisha,
keep
I
telling.
know. Calm down, Keisha. I know that. I know that. I know that.
Because
But
he was
like
like,
I,
oh, why you got all this drama? No, I don't have all this drama. It's her.
well, you know what though? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell what she need and what you need and what the whole world need right
What I
about now.
need right now is a vacation from her
And
This
some cannibals.
household,
And some cannibals.
no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
Cannibals. Now I ain't
I
talking about
don't.
I'm talking about the all good, all
She needs
cannibals.
somebody to pop upside the head more than one.
Say, say oops upside your head. Say oops upside your head.
She needs somebody to go upside her head because she acts crazy.
Look, stop the violence now. We don't need all this violence and stuff. Let me tell you something about violence. You know what violence ends up getting you? In jail. And I knew somebody who went to jail the other day. Guess what they went to jail for? Guess what they went to jail for?
Yeah.
Sold a bald head woman for hairpins. Now you know that's a lie. I remember I told somebody that they went to jail for selling a bald head woman some hairpins. You know they all are, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Look, that ain't no worse than what my dad had said about my uncle one time when I asked him would he go to jail. I said, "Don't you tell me he sold no bald head woman no hairpins." I said, "Would he go to jail?" You know what my dad said?
Look,
Cursing in church. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't have been surprised if he got arrested for cussing in church. Want me to tell you why?
right.
My uncle was just that crazy. He'd be like, "Can I get an amen?" No. "Can I get a witness?" Then he go off on and then I asked my uncle. I said, Did you get locked up for cussing in church?" You know what that fool said?
Right.
"I do it if they wrong." And I said, "Grandmama and granddad will hang you by the tallest tree with your afro." But I told you my uncle was crazy when he was on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I never forget when I had my flat top back in the 80s. And he was like, "Who cut your hair, Garlo?" I said, "I went to the barber shop." "How much you paid?" I said, "About 350." He said, "You know what? They took your 350 and messed your head up too."
I'm trying to tell you.
And look, when he said that, the way when I told him when I told him that he said, well, at his funeral, when I told people that at his funeral, I wasn't expecting the whole church to just holler like they did. You know what I'm saying? They said one preacher laughed so hard he fell out of the chair in the pulpit. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I wouldn't be surprised because anybody know, anybody know my uncle. They knew how crazy he was. You feel me? Hello? You feel me?
Yeah.
They knew how crazy my uncle was when he was on earth. But everybody knew. Anybody that knew Ben Stargell, they knew his ass was crazy. Tell you the truth, anybody that knew my dad and my uncles and my aunt, they knew they had their hands full. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think you got a few people. Every family has a few people that might be what is considered the family comedian.
Well, my uncle, he wasn't a comedian. He was just a family nut. That joker used to have. That
You
joker
can
used to
have
have it.
the
That joker had everybody in Meriwether and Coweta laughing. You know what I'm saying? And I
well, it's
tell you
not
something.
impossible for those things to happen. Kind of
I
people in
know.
your family.
I know. But I'm just gonna tell you this. But on the real for real, Keisha, down there in Meriwether and Coweta County, our family name pretty known too. Stargell. I remember we went down to Meriwether County. All thing I had to say was Stargell name. One sheriff, when I said that, he was like, cause he know if he, you know, Stargell's got a lot of history down there too. There's a lot of history with us and our family down there too. We've had our own town once upon a time. And guess what it was called? Stargell Town.
Mm.
Nothing and no. I just say it's Stargell Town. Nothing and nobody but Stargells. Yeah. And everybody talking about, because like if I go somewhere in Georgia, you relate to such and such Stargell. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Huh? I'm live. But anyway, yes, you do. But anyway, let me get myself together now. Yeah, in a few minutes. Yeah, but yeah, but look, I'm about to wrap this up, Keisha Myers, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you joining live on the Zoom live with YouTube. I appreciate that. And Monday, Monday, Monday. Okay. And until then, peace. Two fingers.